So the Justice Committee and the Federal Ethics Commissioner are investigating. Is that enough?
We definitely want to see further investigations. A couple of reasons why. On the Justice Committee, it's Liberal dominated, so the majority is Liberal. So they can vote against motions to hear from witnesses, and they have. They voted against one of our motions brought forward by one of the members of the committee, Murray Rankin, to hear from Ms. Wilson-Raybould again. And the reason was, after hearing Mr. Butt's testimony, where he tried to contradict or challenge some of the evidence that was provided by Ms. Wilson-Raybould, we said, well, let's bring Ms. Wilson-Raybould back and have her respond to some of the allegations he's bringing forward. And we're confident, given the fact that Canadians really believe Ms. Wilson-Raybould, her evidence is very detailed and precise, that she would be able to counter any of the claims brought forward by Mr. Butt. The committee voted against it. At the end of the day, Canadians want to get to the bottom of this. They want to know what happened. And they ought to know if this government is working in people's interests or if this government's working in the interests of the powerful and well-connected. Because it looks like if you're powerful and well-connected, you have a direct line of access to the Prime Minister, and you can get laws changed, you can politically interfere with criminal prosecutions, and you can waive legalities. All of this is very deeply concerning to Canadians, and that's why I've called for a public inquiry. It would have independence, it would have a broad mandate to be able to investigate what happened, and appointing a judge would give the public inquiry the strength and the mandate to be able to do the work that's needed.
And how do you say the Prime Minister has handled this?
He's handled this very, very poorly. What he's done is effectively dismiss the concerns that have been legitimately raised. He hasn't responded directly to Ms. Wilson-Raybould's claim that she was pressured inappropriately, that this was all for political reasons, and he hasn't come forward and actually explained any of those concerns that have been raised or responded to them directly. We expected he would have apologized. Given the fact that he hasn't apologized or admitted any wrongdoing, Canadians have no confidence that he won't continue down the same path, and that leaves Canadians continuing to worry that this government's working for the powerful and well-connected instead of everyday folks.